Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. I apologize for the last couple of days. I think I'll have to eventually change up my editing software, so it's okay. I'll make up for it, whereas you'll get, I think I'll do 4 videos today, so they'll kind of be spaced out between 2 hours, and then Sunday you will have your Sunday video. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. As you can tell, I finally got my hair open. It just took a week and a half. It took forever. And I also want to say happy Independence Day, Barbados. If you don't know, I am from Barbados. I have lived in Canada for a very long time now. Trying to mask the accent a bit because people will say that they cannot understand what we say, which is fine. So the video today is melting pour, and I'll just show you how I can create a layer as well as put the trident on the front of the soap. That did take some time because for some reason it doesn't really stamp properly, the melt and pour soap. And again, I'm learning just like you because I only use melt and pour soap for embeds. So for this video, you'll get to learn a bit with me. And then for the next coming days, you will see some more product making, including some more soap making. So I'm happy to make this soap today, and just come along with me as we do it. Okay. Hi everyone. So we're back with another melt and pour soap. So today this is actually a special one because I'm doing it for my country's Independence Day. If you don't know, I am originally from Barbados. I live in Canada right now, and November 30th is our Independence Day. I will be trying to make our flag, so let's see how it goes. I will be reusing, as I said, during these videos, I will be reusing these soaps so that I'm not wasting. Today though, I will have to use a little bit more, but at least we are not wasting any soap that is being used today. So I'll get my scale out. Okay, so first is our so our flag is blue, yellow, and black. We have blue on either side, yellow in the middle, and then we have a trident in the middle. Now, because of the scale of the soap I'm making, the trident will be bigger than what it originally is, but again, this is just for celebration and decoration purposes, so it's okay. So since this already has some blue in it, I will use these for blue. So I need 460 grams of this. Okay, just take off a little bit. Okay, so that's good. Then we're going to need 230 grams of just white. So as I mentioned, I got these as well as the transparent one from Amazon, so you can just get yours from there. I think this one was, so this is supposed to be melt and pour base for oatmeal and shea. I can smell some of the, it smells like coconut actually, which is kind of weird, but we'll see. Yeah, it has like a coconut smell. Maybe that's the coconut that's in it, but who knows. So okay, so that's good. So we'll go ahead and melt them down together. That way it starts to cool around the same time and I don't have to wait too long to pour it in. We will be adding some colors to this. So I'll go ahead and add them now as well. So I decided now that let's also add some glitter. So in this one, I'm going to add the yellow. As well as some super sparkle light gold. In this one, I'm going to add, so even though it's blue, our flag is actually like royal blue and gold. So I'm going to add sapphire blues because that's the only one I have that's like dark enough to actually fit royal blue. I'll add a little bit more since there's a blue color in here already. And then just for a little razzle dazzle, I'll add some ocean blue bio glitter sparkle. Okay, so I'll go ahead and melt these and then we'll be back to pour. So I'm using this today because the trident is big enough to fit here. So when I measured it, it will fit on the full sole, but at least it works for what I need it for right now. Okay, so we are back with the blue first. The other one is still going. I started that one like halfway through because I don't want I still want it to be liquefied by the time I'm ready for it. So the blue came out still a tad bit too dark for me. So I'm gonna try to use some of my liquid tints to see if I can make it a little bit more blue. That's actually a little bit better. Okay, so that's much better. So even the flowers have actually dissolved as well or melted. Now this, since for the melt and pour, this might be kind of like the last one for a while. I might show you guys how to do it in beds and stuff, but for this one I'm actually going to go ahead and add a fragrance to it. So since in Barbados we are known for sea and sand, that's just one of the things. I have a fragrance here called Sun and Sand, so I will use this one. The fragrance is really nice, so I'll just add a couple drops to it's really nice. I think later on I'll actually make a bigger soap with this fragrance. It's sweet. I can smell vanilla, but I can still smell a bit of musk. It is really nice. So I will go ahead and I'm going to pour 230 grams of this in here. It's just a little bit over, but that's okay. All right, so this might harden up by the time I'm ready to actually go for to put in the next layer. But I'll spray the top. As you can see, there are bubbles there. And they just disappear. Okay, so we'll set this aside and we'll go get our yellow. So the yellow might take a while as well because it's still melting. And then this should harden up by the time I'm ready to pour that layer. Okay, so the top of this has set up. So let's see if we can pour the next layer. This has cooled down a lot, so I'm hoping it does not break through to the blue. All right, and when this has set up on the top, then we'll go ahead and we'll pour in our next layer, which will be the remainder of the blue. Okay, so it took a while to set up because obviously it's in this kind of container. Now we're pouring our final layer. Okay, and then we have to do the same thing, wait for this to set up as well, and then we can unmold, and then we can just bevel around it to make sure it's clean, and then put our stamp in. So we'll be back again to unmold. Okay, so our soap is hard. Yeah, let's see if we can unmold it. I've never, like as I said, I've never made it in here, so I'm just hoping that it comes out okay. I've only really done the embeds. So this is typically what our flag would look like in terms of the colors. So we have blue, yellow, and blue. I'm going to show you what I'll use. So I'm going to use this to cut the soap. You cannot use the wire cutter. The wire cutter is too fragile to cut the hardness of this. I'll just quickly wipe it out. And as you can see on this end, it also has the beveler, which I will show you as well. The other part in here, I don't know, like when I got it, the part that comes here, which is this. So this helps to let you know like where you're at in terms of your soap cutting. But the parts that screw it in were rusty, so I just threw those away. Okay, so I know where I have it marked, so I'll start from here. I'll do it like this. So that is 1 inch. And then you take this and you cut it down. You can surely like cut off a little piece off from the end, but my ends look fine, so I'm okay. So see how hard that is compared to cutting the other soap. Okay. So I think over time that's gonna separate only because of how it was poured. So, and that's okay. If you wanna fix that, you can surely get some clear and then just smush them together. So then if you want to make sure that the top, like I showed before in another video, if you want to make sure the top is good, like really smooth, you can just do like this. And then you can go ahead and also do your ends. Yeah. So I'll quickly do the others. This is just the end, but I'll still bevel it. I'll have to raise that because it's not cutting this end properly, but that's okay. Okay, so since this is not like the other salt, I will not put this in my large bucket. I will just set this aside, and then when I'm ready to do another melt and pour salt, I can use this for embeds. And this will only be for video purposes because it's already scented and everything. So okay, so this is our trident. I had this stamp made a long time ago. We are back and we are going to try it on the other soaps now. Okay. So it has to be done like this because it is blue, yellow, black. Perfect. Okay, so we have our Barbados independent soap. I hope it was fun for you to watch just to see the layers and stuff like that. It does take a while to make the layers with this because it is hot. You can't pour it when it's hot because it can go through. There's so many different factors, but at least you got to see a layer. And then this will eventually dry. Even if it doesn't dry, this is not an impression, so it doesn't go all the way down through to the soap. So either way, it will wash off over time. So yeah, this is our independent soap. I'm glad you were able to at least share a little bit of my culture today. And I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one. Bye for now. This. Let me see. Okay, so I just want to be able to stamp it in there good. All right, so what I'll do is just get some, I'll use some activated charcoal. It's going to be messy nonetheless, so it's okay. I'll clean up after. Right, so with this, you can also use maybe a little bit of alcohol if you want. This is just for stamping it, so I'll just go ahead like this. Let's see if it comes out, and then we can always test another method. So we'll use the small piece for now. Okay, so I will need something else to go ahead and let it stay on. So let's try using the alcohol. Since these are so hard, it's a little bit harder to get this done. Let's try some oil. Okay, let's try again. That didn't work either. Okay, well, let's go back to the drawing board. Maybe I do need to get my paint brushes out.